Ladies and gentlemen, this bout scheduled for 4 3-minute rounds in the super featherweight division. This bout is brought to you by Mark Nielsen of Nielsen Boxing in association with John Treturi of TM14 Promotions. This bout is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control. Your area representative, Dan Frost, and your timekeeper at the bell, Stephen Pucci, and the third man in charge of the action in the ring, A-star referee, Lee Every. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the white gold with black trim. His official weight of 135.5 pounds. He is a veteran of 25 professional fights, hailing from Brighton, England, United Kingdom. Introducing Mark the Ballhammer Butler. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing the black with pink trim. His official weight of 130.8 pounds. And tonight, he is making his professional debut. Hailing from Margate, England, United Kingdom. Introducing Black Binkson.
Please. Okay, lads, when I say stop, just stop boxing. When I say break, take a step back. Keep your hands up, protect yourself all times. Good luck to both.
Referee just issued his final instructions to Binkson and Butler, and we are absolutely surrounded by Binkson fans.
Seconds out,
at
round
the York
one.
Court this evening as he makes his professional debut. Does so, he comes out firing straight away. He's not waiting around, he's not looking to find anything, he's already found it.
Yeah, I've seen Blake do some real good rounds with some real good kind of established boxers already, so I've got real high prospects for Blake.
Yeah, me too. I mean, this pace he's boxing at as well, he can box at this pace all night. I mean, I've seen it firsthand in the gym with pros that are, you know, 10, 12 and 0. And
he looks like he's already got the Ballhammer in trouble here in the first round, and his supporters are absolutely loving it.
I think he should just calm down a bit, but, you know,
he's excited about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's his debut. He's got a lot of people out here for him. He's young, so I get it, but I think maybe once the first round's gone, he'll settle down a bit more and show more of his class. But yeah, I like the intent, I like the attitude, and that's what I want to see from prospects who are having their debuts and just coming up.
But
they're not here for games.
He cannot miss with that right hand to the body. Look at that right hand go. He's going up, he's going over, and he's setting it all up from behind his jab. Said he started boxing because he was bullied, and he never left the gym since, but my God, I don't know who'd want to take him on now.
Yeah, that makes sense. There must have been something. The way he boxes with so much aggression and so much, you know, bad intentions. He's taking out some anger somewhere. But I was talking to him yesterday at the weigh-in, and he could not wait for this night. He just kept saying he's going to run straight through his opponent, so I'm not surprised that he's come out this fast.
No, it's good, man. You know, that's usually the story for a lot of people that, you know, become world-class and are top boxers in this game. Like, wasn't that kind of your story? You getting bullied?
Nah, not really, but okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, he's landed some lovely shots in the first 2 minutes of the first round of this 4-round contest. Nice jab there from the Ballhammer to the body of Binkson, but Binkson took it well, and he's coming back. He's relentless in his work in this first round, and his fans are absolutely loving it.
And that's the word, relentless. I love it. You know, he's just going straight forward. He's coming with a very positive, aggressive attitude, and it's good.
Nice left hook there. He's thrown it 3 times already.
Good body shot.
And those body shots have got to be slowing Butler down as we approach the last 20 seconds of the first round of this 4-round contest. if he was looking to make a statement, I think he already has, Dan.
Yes. And it's exciting. It's good. It's fan-friendly.
Nice little left hook did actually go in there from Butler as the bell rings for the first round of this 4-round contest. We can barely hear ourselves at the York Hall. We are absolutely surrounded by the fans of Blake Binkson. But it was a decent start, Dan, but interesting what you say that, you know, you'd like to see him settle down a little bit more as the rounds go on. But talk us through the replay.
Yeah, that was just really just bull rushed it with knee, hard shot. He went body, went there, nice left hook to the body, good right hooks as well to the head, and he's kind of just overruling. He's more experienced fighter in Butler, but hopefully I would like to see him a bit more calm and set out this round.
I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to come out the same way.
Wait, you know what? Fair.
There is the bell for the second round of this 4-round contest for Blake Binkson as he makes his debut here at the York Hall. He's come out fighting again in this second round just as much, just like he did in the first. Referees had to pull them apart a few times since we started, but Binkson's undeterred in his mission to make a statement tonight. His grandparents who are watching the live stream in Singapore, no doubt supporting him.
Oh, so is his parents from Singapore? They live in Singapore. I think that's where the hairstyle comes from.
No, his parents are from here. I think his grandparents live in Singapore, like, as in they retired.
Yeah, but you know, like Muay Thai fighters and that, they have that
kind of style. Yeah, you're right.
Hairstyle makes sense.
Well, he makes it work, and he makes it work with the black and pink shorts as well. We're loving those two. He's come here to make a statement tonight, Denzel.
He has. And he's been, like I said, he's been raving about it all week. He couldn't wait. I remember his last spar. He absolutely ran through the guy he was sparring, and they had to call the spar early, and he was like, I'm ready to go. I just can't wait. Put on them little 8-ounce gloves and go straight through someone. And funny enough, he's actually a zookeeper. His family owns a zoo. And that's what he does, you know, day to day, which is a bit different to your everyday fighter.
Apparently his granddad is quite big on TikTok with the Goliath palm cockatoo that he free flies on TikTok for his viewers. But Binkson's got plenty of his own viewers here this evening. He looks in fantastic shape, probably courtesy of the meal preps that his mum and his nan put together for him. Said he wanted to thank them, but he's doing well so far. He looks comfortable in there. You wouldn't think this was his first professional contest, but
and for a young featherweight, he's quite strong as well.
He is. And he reckons he can go down the weight again. I think the super bantam, I think he was talking about. It's big for it.
But he's putting his punches together nicely. He's not hesitating with anything. He's being held with one arm, but he'll use the other to punch.
There's a good little shot from Butler on the inside, but Blake comes back, body and head. That's it. I love those fighters. When you try and grab, they just push you punching. Don't even push, just keep throwing hands. I love it. Good stuff from Blake. Definitely my kind of fighter.
Binkson's turning absolutely every single ounce of himself into the shots. Just takes a clipping left hook to the chin at the end of that round, but he takes it well. He goes back to his corner. He looks calm. He looks confident, and he doesn't look like he's broken a sweat down.
No, in his corner, his coach is laughing and smiling. So it looks like it's good in all departments.
I mean, you can see in his face when he's throwing the shots the bad intentions he has. He's whipping into the body. He's whipping it upstairs. And for a young fighter, he attacks the body really well. You see a lot of young fighters headhunting.
I always
actually target the body.
I always admire prospect, debutants, people who are early on in their career that work the body. I always admire it because you're not really taught that.
Yeah.
You're not really taught that, so...
And sometimes the occasion gets you and makes you just want that big knockout, so you're headhunting and looking for it. But he's hitting Butler everywhere. Head, body. He just can't miss neither.
Well, Blake Binkson is it. We're going into the third of 4 rounds of this super featherweight contest as Binkson makes his debut here at the York Hall. He's absolutely cannot miss with that right hand. He's absolutely pummeling Mark Butler to the body with that right hand.
And look, Mark is trying these little old school tricks, you know, he's digging his head underneath Blake's chin, punching him on the other side of the referee where the referee can't see. But Blake's just not having it. He's still throwing shots. And, you know, there's just bad intention in his demeanor and the way he's approaching this fight.
And I think we can see Mark Butler just starting to struggle there. He's tying up Binkson a little bit more as the rounds have gone on.
I think Butler's done well to sustain this pressure. I think he's done really well to sustain this pressure. I mean, Binskin's been all over him. Good jabs there from Binkson.
Binkson said that he's had a short but good camp. He's had some great sparring with the likes of Louis O'Doherty and Arnie Dawson and Jimmy Lee. They've prepped him well for this debut, no doubt. And we can see the fruits of that labour this evening as we approach halfway mark, almost the halfway mark of the third round of this contest as Blake Binkson just comes forward again. He's starting to turn the pressure up on Mark Butler, if that was even at all possible.
Oh, some good work there from Binskin. Body and then head. Lovely work. I'd love to know the punch count stats for Binskin up until this round, because he's threw a hell of a lot of lever.
Butler just walks into Binkson's jab every time he comes forward, though he's trying to hold. Not sure if that was a bit of a low blow, but referee lets it go on. Butler's definitely trying to mess up Binkson's work, but he's proven to be a reliable fighter for these prospects. He boxed Sonny Hardy as well, who's boxing this evening. Christian Fetty, who was here a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he's lost like about 22 times. It's only been stopped 4, so you know he's a tough competitor. Just getting a warning, I think, from the ref. I think he's using his head a bit.
Referee just having a chat with the bullhammer in the corner there.
Yeah, he's all them tricks to try and keep Binskin off, and that's what he's trying to do, like you mentioned earlier, Dan. All the little old away fighter tricks. Head under the chin, making him uncomfortable, trying to rough him up.
That's what he's supposed to do.
It's true.
Especially against someone who's just coming in steaming. You have to use those kind of tricks and mess up his flow.
Good body shots there from Binskin.
Yeah. Those body shots are landing so hard. We can hear them at ringside, even though we can hear the supporters of Blake Binkson, but Binkson is putting on an absolute cracking performance this evening as the bell goes for the third round of this 4-round contest in the super featherweight division, as Blake Binkson has graced the York Hall on his debut as a professional fighter. Dan, talk us through what we've seen so far tonight.
Yes, a very positive start from Binskin. You can tell he means business, and he looks like he really wants to stop his opponent. I just see Butler in the corner smiling. I don't know what it could be about, but hey, good on him. Do you know what I mean? And I'm really, really liking the work from Binskin. Very, very good work. Again, he's already showing someone who's probably at this stage can be is a 6-round fight. I could do 6 rounds. Maybe again another fighter that probably better in the long distance fighters, because he's breaking the opponents down with the body shot.
Second out, 4 and 5.
Nice touch of the gloves there from both the fighters as we go, as the bell rings for the 4th and final round, and Binkson has come out absolutely firing. I'm sure he's doing all of his supporters proud, and it's so important in these early stages of a professional career to have so much support. We can hear roars of old Blake Binkson from behind us here at ringside.
And this is what always happens when the away fighters made it to the fourth round. They always try and give it a go in that last round because they know, okay, I've only just got one round.
Yeah.
The opponent, you know, the prospects or the home fighter should always be aware and still have, you know, their focus, because that's when you can get caught with shots that you're not supposed to. All right, Butler just landing a little cheeky uppercut there, and he's kind of dragging Blake into a messier fight.
He's certainly more successful when he keeps those shots long as Blake Binkson, but he's not afraid to mix it with him either.
I think he even enjoys it.
Funnily enough, he does. And he's not breathing hard at all. I mean, his fitness is really good.
Yeah, like you mentioned, he's been doing rounds with the likes of Louis O'Doherty, Arnie Dawson. These are champions.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I mean? So what preparation is going to get you ready better than that?
Well, we also have to remember he's had 45 amateur fights. He won the Haringey Box Cup as well. He got to the final stages of the amateur championships, and that takes a lot of learning in the gym, mastering your craft, and now he's stepped onto the professional stage, and you can see it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Good shots there from Binkson.
Just the final minute of the final round of Blake Binkson's professional debut here at the York Hall this evening, and he's had plenty of support, and he's just starting to turn up the pressure a bit here.
I like to see Blake bring them up through the middle. He's throwing a lot of hooks, throwing them wide.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
And Butler's kind of anticipating them, so his hands are out kind of wide, so it'd be nice for Blake to just come right up through the middle. Like even there, just a good uppercut.
Oh, he's finding that body well, though.
Very well.
I don't know how Butler is still able to move, but the amount of body shots he's taken from Blake Binkson this evening, we've heard them here at ringside, and Binkson can bang.
Yeah, they're very mean. But Butler, again, he's experienced, so a lot of the shots that Blake's landing.
Just took a jab there from Butler in the final few seconds of this four-round contest, and that marks the end of what has been a fantastic debut night for Blake Binkson at the York Hall this evening against Mark the Bullhammer Butler of Brighton. Both fighters just go back to their corner. Binkson's corner knows that he's done the job this evening, done it in style. He's kept us entertained and he's kept his fans happy, and that is probably the best that he could hope for and produce on what has been a fantastic night in his debut, in his professional career. He won't forget this one. And he doesn't even look like he's breathing hard.
He's definitely someone I definitely want to see again. Very fan-friendly, entertaining. So that was a very good positive start to his career.
Bit of a chat there with the referee, just as we're waiting for the MC to make the decision official.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for Blake. He's been waiting for this debut for a while. I mean, I remember when I went over to their zoo, the family zoo, and they couldn't stop talking about their, his debut, and now he's got it.
After 4 rounds of boxing, we go to the referee scorecard. Referee Lee Every scores the bout 40-36, and your winner, Blake Binkson.
Well, Blake Binkson goes 1-0 on his professional debut. His fans are absolutely delighted. They're behind us here at ringside. He calls himself Blake the Apex Binkson because he wants to be known as King of the Jungle, but I think he's made it to King of the Ring this evening. And he couldn't be happy. he surely couldn't be happier with that performance. His team look absolutely delighted with him, and we'll hear from him shortly at the post-fight interview with Melissa in just a moment.
Blake Binkson, congratulations on your professional debut and welcome to the pro ranks. That was quite the performance. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good, thank you. It was good. He was a tough boy. He was a tough opponent, so it was good.
Do you know what? I saw your face. I was watching on camera. I saw your face as you were making your ring walk, and you just looked like you were taking in the whole atmosphere. You had this big smile across your face, and throughout those 4 rounds, it looked like you were really enjoying yourself. Is that a fair assessment?
Oh yeah, 100%. I love it. I do it every day, and I love it. Like, it's natural. It's just everything I do.
And what was some of the game plan going into the fight? I could see you were targeting the body a lot, really trying to chop him down.
Exactly. Chop him down and just see what happens. See if he got stopped, he got stopped. But if not, done the rounds.
As you say, really tough opponent in there. That was his 26th professional fight, so obviously he's got tons of experience. But of course, you're in the Peacock stable, so you've got a lot of experience around you as well. Talk me through how it is being in a stable like that.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Like, you always walk in, you're always welcome, and the best boys are in there.
And what was some of the advice that the corner were giving you throughout those rounds?
Calm it down, keep the room a bit, stop closing the gap too much, because he's shorter than me, because I'm big for the weight, but it's just, I like to get in there and fight, so.
And in terms of obviously it being your pro debut, did you feel a lot of those nerves, or was it more just excitement and anticipation?
Well, I had a bit of nerves coming into it, but as soon as I got there and got in it, it was just everything. Like, it was just to enjoy it. There's no point in not enjoying it. If I was too worried about my nerves, I'd have been worse.
Well, listen, in terms of, you know, we see a lot of pro debuts that look like the punch-perfect one. Do you have any message for your supporters in the building tonight that have come out to see you on this lovely Saturday?
Thank you, everyone, for the support. It means a lot, and I hope everyone likes the mullet. I know some people don't like the mullet, but I love it.
Well, I didn't hear a word of that because they were going for it.
Right. But I want to say a big thank you to my nan and granddad. I wouldn't be able to do it without them. They're in Singapore watching this right now. So I love you both. Thank you very much.
And what's next for you, Blake? Obviously, end of 2025. We're going into the new year now. How do you see the next year going?
Well, literally, I'll be back in the gym straight away next week. And whenever there's a next fight, I'll be back.
Future's bright for you. Can't wait to see it.
Thank you very much.